From the hardwood floors to the rafters packed. Welcome to the show. This is Basket the Basket, where the crowd gets loud and the takes get drastic. Breaking down every play, every stat, no plastic. Yo. We talk legends, rookies, dynasties built. From the drive to the dish to the splash, from the tilt. From the opening tip to the closing act. We got the insight you need, straight fact, no cap. From the garden to the bay, where the nets stay snapping. To the shy, where the sky and the vibes stay cracking.
That's right. Listen, I'm learning the words to the song, man. I'm learning the words to the damn song. Because Mel did his damn.
I'm gonna change that bitch.
Because Mel did his damn thing with the songs. But listen, season 4, not too far away. We at the end of the ropes here with the playoffs and play-ins and all that good shit. You know, when that starts to and the awards being revealed, when that shit starts happening, you know, it's the end of the season for us. Other guys will be here a little later. It's me and Mel for right now. What's up, Mel? How you feeling, man?
We got this shit, man. We got this
shit. All right, we're going to talk some quick playoffs, and we'll go from there. So, play-in's done. Matchups is here. Games have been played since the last time we have been here. So, let's just go over some of the matchups and what the records of the series is, and we'll play it that way instead of going by game. So I'm going to start up from the top to the bottom, to the west to the east. So I'm going to start with Thunder versus Suns. Thunder win the first game, and they beat them, I believe, by 20, 30?
35.
35 points. Damn. Poor Devin Booker and Jalen Green did not show up.
No.
They did not show up. They weren't there. You had good games from a lot of people on the Thunder.
Well, I mean, you're going to get the people who are going to say the typical Shea was hunting fouls and all of that stuff. So you're going to get that. But I do believe the Thunder are allowed to be, and I said this last year when they was going to the finals. They're allowed to play 90s style defense where they're allowed to be a little more physical defensively than other teams, and it helps them out.
The Pistons going to help. He's going to help them out too. Oh, I guess not. So they beat the Suns 84-119, which is a fucking whooping on them. I got some performances I do want to point out. 22 from Jalen Williams, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal and a block. Chet Holmgren finished with 16 with 2 steals and 2 blocks with 7 rebounds. And then, you know, your boy Shea, 25. He only had to get you 25 this game to win it by 30. And people are saying, you know, the Spurs sort of, I don't know. This Thunder team's going to be a hard team to get by in the West, Mel.
The Spurs got their number, though.
Yeah, that's why I told the girl on TikTok, y'all keep thinking that 5-1 means something. You guys get going there and get their ass kicked by the Thunder. What we going to be saying then?
Well, I mean, they should be the favorite going into, regardless.
100%. Spurs should win it. I said the Spurs could win it.
Yeah, the Spurs could win it, but I mean, until proven differently, OKC is the team to beat, and you got to do something with Shea. You have to do something because his 25. Yeah, you say only 25, but it's how he got the 25.
Yeah, 15 free throws.
He's efficient as fuck, and he doesn't turn the ball over. You can't name me a point guard that does what he does and does not turn the ball over.
Now, Mel, wasn't an efficient game from him. He went 5 for 18 from the field. That's 27.8%.
Well, because he went to the free throw.
Yes, 15 for 17 from the free throw line, which is 15 points out of his 24, and he went 0 from 4 from the three-point line, which you do not expect Shea to have too many games like this. No. This is actually a down game by Shea, and you still beat the Suns by 30, which tells me the Suns are cooked.
I'm not gonna say they cooked. They just had a bad shooting night.
They cooked, bro. If Shea giving you 15 free throws and finishing with 25, and you only had 3 players in double digits, you get.
Well, you got to think. Jalen Green went 6 for 16. Devin Booker went 8 for 17.
Why is Dylan Brooks taking 22 shots?
That's what he does.
No, that's what they gave him. See, and this is the Thunder. The Thunder didn't give him 16 and 17 shots from Booker. I'll take that every night if fucking their leading shot taker is fucking Dylan Brooks.
But see, but he can make that. They just had an off night.
Who?
If you
Dylan,
watch the
Dylan,
if
Dylan
you
made
watch
right about
the-
what he made. 3 out of 10 threes.
If you
3 out of
watch
10.
the game, yeah, but he's killing. He's averaging 25 this year.
Yes, and he finished with 18.
Like,
he could have hit
so-
a couple of more shots, 100%.
Yeah, so it's not
But-
like he. It's
But
not
now
like he
you can't
has
sit and tell me you want Dylan Brooks leading in shots and points.
It's not the first time he did it.
But is that the recipe to the Suns' success? No, it's Jalen Green and Booker. I'm not going to say Booker. I'm off the Booker, right? It's Jalen Green and Booker who you want. But didn't Jalen Green give us a 30-piece in that last playing game?
Yeah.
Booker gave us what, 21, 22, I think, something like that in that playing game. Booker gives you his 23, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, which he's a better assist passer than that, right? Should have more numbers. Jalen 17, 6 for 16, 37%, 2 for 7 from the 3. Like, yeah, it's all shooting night.
Oh, shooting night.
But they've still lost by 30 when the Thunder had an off shooting night.
Yeah, and the bench didn't do shit.
And you almost got 10 from Mitchell or for the Thunder, 10 from Isaiah Joe. Like, and then you got scattered points, 5 here, 5 there. 8 from Caruso give you 2.
Yeah, but the big like
You got 2
Dunn
from
played
Caruso.
Yeah, Dunn played 29. He played 25 minutes and got no points. Like, you can't. The total points off the bench was what? 17, 21, 26
But
points.
Dunn, you talking about Ryan Dunn? He also only got 3 shots.
Yeah, but he played 25 minutes though.
Right.
You gotta get-
But if I'm not getting shots, I can't do anything else. He gave you 5 rebounds, 1 assist in a block.
But no, there was no production on the bench. 0. It was a bad game. It was a bad all-around game. Now, do they still lose? Yes. Not by 35.
No, but they still get cooked, and I think they cooked. I got Thunders in 4.
I say 5. I think Phoenix can get 1.
I don't know. I don't. If Thunder had an off, this was the game they should have took. If the Thunder had an off shoot night, and y'all niggas had an off shoot night, y'all still lost by 30. That tells me the team you playing is way more superior than you are.
Well, they are. That's why I said
They are, and that's why I say these niggas are cooked.
they'll get 1 in Phoenix.
Maybe in Phoenix, maybe in Phoenix. I don't know though. I think the Thunder sweep. This should be a 1-2-3 series. Thunder go get some rest because you do got the Spurs on the other end, and that's what I said in my video about the Spurs the other day. Go get some rest because you gotta go get some. You got the Thunder waiting on the other end of it. Then we had Lakers versus Rockets. Rockets game 1. No KD. No KD. KD is ruled out day of the game. Day of the game, KD ruled out, knee contusion or whatever it is.
Pussy.
I'm not gonna say that, but
His vagina hurt.
no,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say that either.
Yes, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, just the playoffs. They brought you to the team for this moment. For this is why you're here. And he's not going to play this series. They're going to lose this series because he's not playing.
Well, did they rule him out for game 2?
He's out indefinitely.
When did that come down?
Yesterday or today. I can't remember when I saw it. Like, no bueno.
He didn't speak to the media. Come on. Tell me if he in or out. I didn't get no report, so.
Oh, came across my ESPN. Let me double check. Let me go.
Yeah, it was a knee contusion. I was right.
Well, I got now, it says questionable for game 2. But everything I saw,
because that's what I saw. It was to be determined. When you said out indefinitely means they already ruled it. Like this nigga.
That's what I saw yesterday.
Embiid even has a chance of coming back, depending on how far the 76ers go. But they're done in the first round. We'll get to that later. But yeah, if KD's not in this series, Mel, 100%, I'm not going to fight you on this. Lakers in 4. Like.
And then I don't want Kevin Durant's name mentioned in these top 10 conversations. I don't want Kevin Durant mentioned in any of these. Oh, he's a hooper and he's a.
Troy don't think Kevin Durant's top 10 in the league anymore. But that's just true.
All time.
Well, I mean, totality of his career, you got to add everything else. You can't just add this moment.
That nigga still not top. He barely top 20.
In the form on TikTok, I did hear a lot of nasty things about KD today. So the hate is, I mean, the spewing it is still there. It never wiped off. You feel me? We had conversations a while ago about what's a superstar and who's a superstar, and we did say on the bottom tier of those superstars is the older guys, Steph, LeBron, and KD. The guys that were on the forum today, they were saying the same sentiment that these guys are still superstars, but just on the bottom of the list. But one guy did say he don't consider any of them superstars, and I'm kind of on that. I understand why they are considered superstars.
They're superstars,
but they're superstars. But the definition Durant, of what the NBA is, yes.
But for Kevin Durant to talk all the shit that he talks, and whenever you get put in a situation to prove it, you fuck it up. So no, you can't.
I can't say every time, but yes, there are times where he did not prove it.
Outside of Golden State, because he had Steph and Clay and Drake.
I'm saying outside of Golden State, because nigga, if he had a shorter big toe, I'm gonna hit you with that every time, nigga. He had a smaller big toe, nigga.
They still got swept.
If he had a shorter big toe, they would have won it. He didn't get swept.
Didn't they get swept in that series?
No, that was the Boston series you're thinking about. No, that wasn't. No, that was a series. That was another year. That was the year after that. Matter of fact,
and then he folded it up in the overtime.
In the overtime, yeah, he didn't score in overtime, but. I mean, he's got to do better 100%. I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying, big toe shorter, no overtime, nigga goes to another,
But then you make
James Harden don't leave him. Kyrie don't get injured in the anti-Semitic shit. You know, we could be talking about something else with the Nets.
All I hear is that nigga need all the help in the world. That's all I hear.
Everybody does. He's not the only one.
No, Steph didn't.
That's not true.
Steph didn't.
That's not true.
Nope. Steph didn't.
That's not true. That's not true.
Who did Steph have when they beat Golden State? When they beat
the first time?
When they beat the Celtics.
When they beat the Celtics? They had Draymond and Wiggins. Buddy Hield was on that team. Was he not, Moo? Moo said, let me get my audio together. Hold on. Let's go look at it. They had some people. I know Wiggins was there, and Wiggins played pretty well. Wiggins played pretty well. Wiggins played pretty well. There you go, Draymond Green. You feel
it? It was the GOAT, Draymond.
Draymond Green,
my boy.
What are you talking about, man?
Draymond didn't even average double digits in that series.
That's not Draymond. Draymond don't need to average double digits. That's not Draymond.
Who else was scoring?
What do you mean? Who else was scoring?
Steph was going bonkers.
Steph did go bonkers.
Didn't nobody say
Andrew Wiggins stepped up and did his shit too, bro? What we talking about here? You had Wiggins with 18. Clay was still there, wasn't he?
A shell of Clay, yes.
17 points, stop playing with him. Poole was there, wasn't he?
This was post-punch. 15.
13. He's giving you 13.
I was guessing.
Like Draymond was out there giving you 6, 8, and 6 with 2 steals and a block. So what we talking? He had help. He had help.
There was people like there was other niggas out there.
He had help. Now, didn't he have the KD help that he had to beat LeBron? No, he didn't have that. But Steph Curry's had some help to win his championships too, adding KD to a team after he lost the. So we can't sit here and say he didn't need no help. He needed it. If not, there's no KD to Golden State. Because was he not the one that was like, yo, ring?
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Draymond made the call. Curry took the flight. Am I wrong?
They all took the flight.
We'll say all my niggas was on the flight. You feel me?
Curry was the first one on that bitch.
Everybody was on the flight.
That nigga was doing the stinky leg all down the alley, like going to see KD, going to see
my boy
KD.
But everybody was trying to get KD.
I know Boston was one of the teams. I know this
my boy
all the time. You feel me? I could have 7 championships right now with KD just getting to Boston.
Y'all should have bought the nigga lunch.
JT, KD, still in his prime. Give me that. I'll take that.
Y'all should have brought the nigga lunch.
Fuck his lunch. He wanted to go.
I guess the nigga like to eat. I don't know.
KD wanted to go play with Steph Curry. I'm not knocking him for it, but they all had help along the way now. All of them. Some of them had less help. Some of them had left.
2022.
Who do you have? Draymond, Clay, Poole, Wiggins.
No.
Wiggins gave you in the Boston series. Wiggins gave you 18, 9 rebounds with 3 assists, with 2 steals and 2 blocks.
Good job.
Come on.
Way to go. Good job.
Come on. What are we talking about? He had help. He had help. But anyway, back to the series. No KD, Lakers in 4. And I don't want to say that. I shouldn't be saying. Okay?
Because if they lose, if the Lakers find a way to lose this shit with no Kevin Durant on Houston,
it's bad. But also, granted, Mel, the Lakers are at home, so they didn't do anything they weren't supposed to do. They're supposed to go in there and win that game.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
Everybody's acting like, we're not, but everybody on the outside, the other fans, because you know how Troy's a fan guy, started this podcast on the back of the fans. The fans are out there saying, you know, KD here, they automatically win it. The Lakers did it. They stole one. They ain't no stealing one on your home court.
No, they're an even team when Kevin Durant. They're even
well,
team.
Well, if Luka and them is there, then I don't know.
No, I think even if Luka and Reeves are there, if KD is on the Rockets, they're even.
They have a fighting chance. Now, I said Rockets in 6. I know. I still got Rockets in 6, but if there's no KD for the series, it should be Lakers in 4. Should be no way Sangoon don't get a game.
I don't know. I think
who's scoring?
I think they get.
This is what Buap told me, right? The Rockets struggle to score. Who's scoring?
I'm gonna put on a bad game.
I don't know if it was a bad game because the Lakers didn't win by much.
Yeah, they won by 11.
Yeah.
And it was tight most of the game.
It was. With a KD-less motherfucking Rockets, which tells me.
What I said. That's why I said the Rockets can win this series without KD. It's going to be nuts, but they can.
We're going to see. They can.
They can.
That's why I worry about basketball. Because you don't know which way it's going to go. If the Lakers lose to a KD-less Rockets, then Mel going to go crazy on LeBron. Yeah. So y'all better be ready for that shit.
Oh, I'm losing my shit, so don't.
He's going to fucking bag out, nigga.
I'm praying for it.
This nigga is in Afghanistan taking bullets from everywhere. He just up there like 20 months. Nigga, Mel, calm down. No, Mel. Moving on, we had Nuggets Timberwolves. Now, this series is 1-1. We had two games in the series. Nuggets beat the Timberwolves in the first game easily. I won't say easily, but they handed them a handshake like, whoop, gentlemen, get your asses out of here. Timberwolves last night. Holy boy. Holy moly, holy boy, however you want to say it. The dumb motherfuckers is like, nope. Anthony Edwards like, I'm not losing 2 games in a row. And you got to give this guy credit because he definitely did help his team get to that win. He was a very good focal point of it.
When you got a dog like that, he's a different breed.
Shout out to my boy DiVincenzo for dunking the ball at the end of the game. That's my guy right there to put him up 119 to 114. Close game, good game. The thing that worries about me, I think I said Nuggets in 6. I know a lot of people taking T-Wolves in 6. I'm not mad at that. I would say this. If you can get 24, 9, and 6 from Julius Randle, 30.
But that's what he does.
30, 10, 2 blocks and a steal from Anthony Edwards, and you get 14 from McDaniel, 16 from DiVincenzo with 7 rebounds and 6 assists, and 11 from Najee, with 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and no, I thought that was a block. That's a turnover. And then 13 from Bones Highlands. Like, these guys came out and they played a good brand of basketball. Now, Murray gives you 30, 37, and 7.
That's where they lost. If you're gonna ask me why Denver lost, Jamal Murray taking that many goddamn shots.
Jamal Murray took 25 shots, made 11, 14 3-pointers. I think that's way too much.
That's too much.
Can Murray get hot? Merrill, yes, 100%. Murray on every given night can give you 50. But he's too inconsistent. And then Jokic has a good game, 24, 15, and 8. But they don't really have too much help around him. Cam Johnson gives you 13, 2 assists, 1 steal.
The reason why there was no help is because I know you look at it and it's like, 8 assists is a lot. Not for Joker. He has to be more it's weird that he has to be where the offense moves through. Jamal Murray taking 14 threes is not going to make it for that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Mm-mm. Even though he shot 42% from the three, I don't think this is winning recipe. So one thing, I was listening to Perk earlier, and I was going to text you guys while I was in physical therapy and asked if you agree with Perk's stance that the Nuggets worry him because, one, the biggest reason why they worry him is their defense. He doesn't think their defense is going to, in late games, do what it needs to do to help them get over that hump. And I think we've seen this in game 2.
Yeah, as they progress, they're gonna need to play better defense. They don't play good defense. So.
Anything to help Moo on the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves?
That's been apparent since their first championship, honestly. But what's his name? TJ Daniels. TJ McDaniels actually said that shit last night. Last night, and everybody is acting like they're losing their shit or acting like he said something crazy. But I'm like, coming from one of the best, if not the best perimeter defender in the league, and it has been for the past 4 or 5 years, I think he knows what he's talking about. Like
he did say it, and Perkins did back him up.
He knows what he's talking about, and it's not like he's lying. He's seen these guys more times than one. He understands their tendencies. He understands what they do well. He understands what they do bad, and he capitalizes on everything they do bad. This isn't a guy who's like just acquiring some junk time minutes. Like, no, he's been looked at as one of the top perimeter defenders for years, and he understands that Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, they're not the defenders that people say they are. And everybody's been trying to put this defender badge on Jokic like he's just one of the top. Like, bro, no, we have to stop that. Yes, he's an MVP. Yes, he can facilitate. Yes, he can play make. Yes, he can score. But stop with all of this. He's a great defender as well. He is not that. Neither is Jamal Murray. No. So those problems are going to be glaring just going forward, and especially when it comes to Jamal Murray shot. Jamal Murray shot chucking ass. And not even that. It's just Jamal Murray's shot checking ass is what's going to get them in trouble. And this is the reason why I asked the question last week. Which Jamal Murray are we going to get? Are we going to get the Jamal Murray who's consistent, who knows where to put the basketball, how to put the basketball, who knows how to play make, who knows how to put the ball in the hole at times where he's needed? Or are we going to get Jamal Murray who feels like he has to go out there and prove something and shot chuck and ruin the game?
True.
All right, and the last game we got in the West is the Trailblazers. Y'all boy, how you say his name?
Denny.
How you say the last name?
That's how we're going. We're just going with Denny.
Denny versus the Spurs, because that's basically what it is. Even though my boy Scoot Henderson went out there and gave you 18 points with a steal, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, Denny carried the load with 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. Shot 40% from the three-point line, 51% from the field. It's 12 for 21. And then you get 11 from Robin Williams and 10 from Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp went 4 for 13. He's got to make more of his shots if the Trailblazers want to have a chance. Drew Holiday is my key why they lost this game, even though the Spurs are a better team than them by far. Is Drew shooting 15 shots at his age? That's a fucking no for me. And the nigga went 1 from 7 from 3.
It's not even an age thing. It's just that he's never been a fucking scorer.
Right, but still at his age, it's like 1 from 7 from 3. Why is he taking 7 threes? He took the most threes on the team.
Yeah, it's just Drew's not really known to be a shooter like that. He'll hit the threes that he's supposed to hit whenever he kind of gets 1 or 2 a game, but
Pistons
he
should
be
more.
more
We got to talk about that.
In a veteran kind of facilitation role to get the younger guys involved instead of trying to shoot them out or trying to catch them up to the game. I'm not saying that's what ruined the game for him yesterday. That's just bad decision making by Drew. And from a 2-time champion, we expect more. It's just me personally.
35 minutes. Yeah, Pistons in 5 to 2026 NBA.
So you expecting them to win the next 4 goddamn games?
Not playing like that.
He said he turned into Kendrick Perkins. No, he did. He turned to Big Baby Davis. I think about to get 10 months.
I don't know. Big Baby Davis gave us more effort than what Jalen Duran did the other night.
And I said that in my TikTok, like, bro, when we'll get to that game when we get to it. Spurs, Wemby, 35 piece. Mel, this is you asked him to be dominant. He comes out in the playoffs. He's showing us he can be dominant. You get 15 from Bessel with 2 assists, 2 blocks. You get 17 from Fox with 8 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal. 17 from Castle, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. And then 10 from Luke Cornett. Shout out to Boston native Luke Cornett. But they had a relatively all-rounded team effort here by the Trailblazers. I mean, by the Spurs. And that's going to be hard to beat if you're the Trailblazers. You have to give them that back. And I don't know if the Trailblazers has the personnel.
Yeah, well, you can't. It's too much. You can't have Castle going out and getting 17. You can't have Vessel with 15. Like, De'Aaron Fox getting 17, that's fine. You're not going to,
22 from him.
Yeah. Wemby going 5 or 6 from 3.
That's why I said, let that nigga do him, man.
Nah, nigga, get your big ass.
Yeah, nigga, 5 for 6. Let him do him.
Nah. And, I mean, but at the end of the day, this is just a bad matchup for the Blazers. It's just a bad matchup. There's nothing more than that Spurs are just a better team. They don't have nobody who can match up with Wemby. It's just bad. Just bad. They had a good season with, Portland, with what they had, with what the team that they have and what they got to be in the playoffs and do what they did. That's commendable. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're getting your door.
This series, I ain't watching NBA anymore. Well, we about to talk about that series. Now we can talk about it because we're switching over to the East. And boy, oh boy. What happened, Moon?
They're just outclassed. Just to finish up on the Portland thing, they're just outclassed. And I'm not saying that as if like the Spurs have definitively better players, but when you have a Wemby, when you have a Stephon Castle, who honestly they let get started way too early. You have to chill that guy out fast as possible because he's the one who got that Spurs offense started the other night, and the Wemby and everybody else kind of just finished it off. But you have to. When me and Mel were screaming at the top of our freaking lungs a few months back, when we're saying stop ball, somebody, please, for the love of basketball, y'all have to stop ball because every single time he's dribbling, get into his spot, bounce. Come on, fellas, like that. It's De'Aaron Fox. He's this possession right here. Before the half ended, and this told me everything I need to know. De'Aaron Fox gets a rebound, goes coast to coast, under 2 seconds, coast to coast, kick out 3, half over. I was like, yeah, no, they're cooked. You guys are unfortunately outclassed. Scoot, you guys have Drew Holiday. Denny is developing well, but when it comes to the Spurs and their young talent and how they developed and just how they're playing basketball,
too much.
It's just way too much. It's way too much.
I like that analogy right there, Move. Now let me move on, Kendall. Piston versus Magic. What a fucking game and what an upset. Magic go in and take game 1 on the road. Who would have fucking thought that was possible?
Expected.
Now, Kate, I don't think we expected that, Mel. Maybe you did.
The only reason why I say expected is because you're bringing Cade back, so the team is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little weird, especially in playoff times. It's just going to be a little weird. And Orlando played 2 games already to get everything.
So they're a little hot. They got a little bit of momentum. I feel that, but I still didn't think they were going to go in here and beat the Pistons. I had Pistons in 4. Literally had Pistons in 4. I thought they should have, with Cade back, they definitely should have, walked through this one. The Magic are still hurt. They don't got, everybody's not there. Cade's coming back and he gets you a 40-piece. 1 point away from 40, but he gets you a 40-piece.
But that's what I'm saying.
27 shots.
That changed the dynamic of the team.
It does change it because Durant only gave you 4 shots.
That's what I mean. It's like the way they've been playing, and now everybody has to readjust. That's why this first game I knew it was going to happen. Just everything has to get readjusted for Detroit.
2 people in double digits for the Pistons. That cannot happen if they want to win a championship. It cannot happen, Mr. 378 in the chat. It cannot happen. You guys cannot have Tobias Harris as your second leading scorer.
J. Cole was playing?
Yeah, nigga, 5 for 15, nigga.
Ugly J. Cole.
That nigga went 1 from 7 from the 3-point line. He was Drew Holiday. I don't know. Where's Boo at? I need Boo out to screen Drew for me one time. I haven't heard him say that in years.
I love that.
Me, and I'm not letting it go. Fuck, I will never forget Boo out what he did to me a couple of years ago. I won't.
I love that.
These Thomas twins. I don't know about them yet. They both seem to struggle in big moments. Have good games here. inconsistency, some shaking the
How many big moments
tamarines
have
all
these
over
niggas
here. The other brother on the Thunder, maybe more than the one on the Pistons.
had? Oh, okay.
Maybe the one, I'm not saying big moments in scoring, but they are defensive
I'm saying,
guys.
I'm talking about high leverage games and shit.
Yeah, the guy on the Thunder, the one on the Thunder, I don't know his first name, but the Thompson brother on the Thunder definitely gives you to it. The Thompson brother on the Pistons seemed like he's a more defensive oriented guy. He gave you 7 shots last night, made 3 of them, 8 points, but he did have 3 steals, 7 rebounds, and 4 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, which is really good. But you can't get 15 shots from Tobias Harris and him be your second leading scorer, because if you go and you look at the Magic and what they did, Paolo didn't overextend anything. Paolo didn't overshoot. Paolo didn't overpass. Only 4 assists. You feel me? 15 shots, 8 made, 2 for 4 from the 3, 23 points, 23, 9, and 4. Perfect, because you then follow it up.
That stuff like that is going to end up hurting the Magic and because he has to.
Not if you can get the Cavs to do what they did. 19, 5, and 4 with 2 steals from Franz Wagner, 17 from Wendell Carter, 17 from Desmond Bain, not a 30 piece. And we know Desmond could give you 30. So just imagine if Desmond gave him 30 this night. And then 16 from Suggs. What we asked for Suggs to be a little bit better of a point guard.
20. He was trying to do it. Nigga went 7 and 20.
Baines? Yeah, he definitely was trying to do it. 1 for 8 from 3. But that's where the rest of the guys around him stepped up and gave them the scoring they need. Wendell Carter went 8 from 9. Franz 7 for 13.
But Paolo's gonna have to be more aggressive. You can't have him taking that little bit of shots. You just can't. It's just
if the team is working like this, I do not mind it.
If let's say they beat Detroit, they're not gonna beat nobody in the second round with this nigga taking 12 shots. There's no fucking way.
I don't think they should beat Detroit. So that's the thing that's like drawing me here. It's like if they really do come out and beat Detroit, then what I've been saying about the Magic actually being a good fucking team might be real. Right now.
Detroit's just they're working through bullshit. Like the injuries, if they get their shit together, right? But I just still think
DeAndre Drummond.
That's crazy, actually.
Just gotta get their shit together.
The Pistons should win this, but they do. They play tomorrow for Game 2. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be keeping my eye on that game because if the Magic go in here and steal Game 2, we got a problem on our hands.
Yes,
we have a problem on our hands, and I don't think Mr. 378 in the chat. I don't think you want that problem, bro. It's gonna be the same talk of the Pistons all over again.
It just wouldn't be good for them to have to climb out from a 2-0 hole.
And then if Mel's right, if they get bounced in the first round, you know what people are gonna be saying about a first seed that got bounced by an 8th seed?
Playing 8th seed at that.
It wouldn't be the first time, but it's very rare.
To playing 8th seed at that.
Like playing 8th seed.
And they
had to put the play-in on it.
Well, and you got to understand, like this is not. It's Detroit, but it's not Detroit. It's not like, even though I get K dropped 29, it's 30. Still it's smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. It's not really.
Oh, nobody else did nothing. Like your star can drop 39, but
I think
if anybody else not gonna do shit.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do. It's just that all the people around him didn't do anything.
I don't think Detroit wins if Cade is scoring fucking 40 points.
I think Cade can score 40, but you need at least another 2 guys. Duncan Robinson went 3 for 8, 3 for 6 from the 3-point. You got to make more shots. You just got to make your shots.
Yeah, they shot horribly. And on top of that, the real reason why they lost, I don't know what the hell JB got them boys doing over there. Maybe it's like Mel said, maybe they're working out the kinks. Maybe they just kind of shake the rust off because Cade is back and they're working out injuries toward the end of the season. But that defensive effort I seen that night was piss poor.
It's weird. It's just they're not the same team right now. Like they're just not.
Yeah, definitely not. So maybe they're trying to adjust. I guess I'm gonna chalk that up as them trying to adjust and trying to just get their, trying to get their kinks out, get the rest out. Maybe this is playoff, playing playoff jitters. But if y'all expect to win this series and win going forward, y'all defense got to get better, bro. Cade can score as much points as he wants, but if y'all don't stop nobody, y'all not winning shit.
Got to get stops, but you also still need your other guys. Like the Magic had 5 people in double digits. Pistons had 2. You don't win a game like that, and they only lost by 11. So it wasn't like they got blown off the fucking court. They only lost by 11. So this shows me that they're not in too much trouble. But if they go in here tomorrow and lose this game tomorrow, then it's panic mode, because you lose both opening the series off at home. It's not a good place to be in, and it's not a good look. So we'll see what will happen there. The second matchup, which is Cavs versus Raptors. Oh my God, has James Harden been playing? I guess he's trying to prove something to Troy right now, because your boy been out there balling, bro.
Oh, I meant to get my Spider Time sound, but I couldn't get it. I was busy. But this is it. This is Donovan Mitchell. This is time. Fuck James Harden. This is Donovan Mitchell's time.
Nah, you got to get James some props, bro. You got to get James props. You do. He scored 28 with 5 assists, with 5 steals and a block, bro.
I'll give James props when he does this in the Western Conference final, or what is the Eastern Conference?
No,
final.
I'm just saying. I'm not overly, because I'm hard on James, but I'm just saying the start of this playoffs is what we want from him.
No, and I get that.
Been asking from him,
but now, it's just like I told my homie Sean earlier. This is what I told my homie Sean earlier, because James Harden is his favorite player. And me and him always kind of go back and forth on James Harden and the type of player he is. I always say this when it comes to James Harden. I've seen this before.
Yes.
I've seen this on the Rockets. I've seen this before. He starts off hot, starts off beautiful. It looks like he's about to go all the way, and then we get to the Western Conference Finals. Then we get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Then it gets to crunch time, where we actually have to see James Harden be James Harden and take over. Be the James Harden who you were all season, right? The step backs, the flare, all the shit. I want to see it, right? The dropping 3-pointers, the dropping people and dropping 3-pointers, right? I want to see it all. What happens?
No. And that's exactly my 14 point. Shots. So 28 points, 14 shots, only 10 free throws. I'll take that. 3-pointers.
I just want to see it in big moments. If you want to view James Harden as this person, I want to see it in big moments.
You don't want to see it more than me. Okay, you know that. No, you don't want to see it more than me. Okay, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the consistent James Harden. But Donovan Mitchell, to Mel's point, dropped 37 and 5 with a steal. He shot 13 for 23, 4 for 10 from the 3-point line. But they also had Evan Mobley give him 25. And if you can get 30, 28, and 25 with a 10-piece from Jared Allen, that's a great recipe to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Great recipe to win the
game. Yeah, honestly. And it was the way that D-Mitch did it. Like, he is just the big shots in the moments that he was hitting, right? The fadeaways, the middies, the 3-pointers. He only hit 4 3-pointers, but the times in which he was hitting them, is the man is on another level. Like right now, he's playing on a different level right now.
And further that point, Donovan Mitchell, game 1 of the series, 32 points, 11 from 20 from the field, 55%, 4 for 7 from the 3, 7 free throws with 6 made, 4 assists, 2 steals. James Harden, 22 points, 10 assists, bro, 2 steals.
I like this, James. Keep going. Trying to see you in the final.
Better shot selection in the second game for James.
That's true.
He didn't shoot as much, 18 in the first game, but he didn't shoot that much in the second. But he was efficient, and that's what you need from him if the Cavs are going to go far in this playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what they got him there for, Mel, and that's what he has to do. You can't give him anything less.
No, they traded that nigga because he just didn't want to be in the Clippers.
No, they went and got him because they wanted him to take that pressure off of Donovan Mitchell.
I think he decided to go to Cleveland because he said the Scrippers is better out there.
The Scrippers. Yeah. So on the other hand, the Raptors in game 2, you get 26 from Scotty Barnes, which Scotty is doing his thing in the league. I think we're putting a lot of people in front of Scotty. Scotty
as we
should not. And Scotty's carrying the load out there for Toronto. 22 from RJ Barrett, 14 from Jacoby, 12 from I don't know that nigga name. 17 from a nigga named Collins. Like, they gave you some scoring, but the one scorer you didn't see there was who?
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, 7 points, 3 for 15. Cannot happen.
Not gonna lie to you, watching that game, bro, struggled, bro. Oh my god, it was actually rough watching it. Like him just trying to figure out and trying to pick his shots and trying to get to his spots and really just trying to get a comfortable flow of the game. It was rough. I was like, goodness gracious. I ain't never seen BI look that like it wasn't like he was shaking, but it was just like he just looked like he wasn't ready to play until like the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, but the first game he only took 9 shots.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is.
Something wrong with BI. All right, the next game we got, oh boy, this one right here. Another upset. Somebody went on the road and stole a win-ass game. Knicks versus Hawks. Man, give those Hawks some credit, bro. Give them some
absolutely.
credit.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, I got to say this. We talked back in the day, maybe 2.5, 3 years ago, about CJ McCollum not being the number one option, not being able to carry a team. And I still think that's true. But if I could remember what I was saying about him then and what I saw from him last night, that's what I was talking about. Your second option should be able to carry your team when your first option is down. Now, I don't know if the Hawks have a first option.
You should be able to fry up Jalen Brunson non-defense.
We getting that. We are getting
that nigga's terrible. He's terrible.
So who was the worst defender on the Mavs? Was it Jalen Brunson or was it Luka?
Shit. I think they both would have said
Jalen Brunson because he's shorter.
I think they both would have said at least Luka put his hands up and fix some shit. Jalen put his hands up. That shit is tickling your belly button. Get your little ass out of here. But yeah. The way this nigga got abused.
He was a New York City turnstile. That nigga was nothing.
This nigga abused him.
That's true.
Pass. You didn't need a Metro card. You didn't need nothing.
Nigga, how old is CJ?
35.
CJ is 34 years old and dropped a 32 piece on your head, nigga. With only 7 free throws. Only 7 free throws. He made 5.
But look though.
You can foul him. Nigga, Jalen Brunson was too far behind him.
Or in front of him, because
I saw play that nigga said.
I was gonna say, did you see him?
He came back. Jalen went that way. He said, "See."
Did you see him? And did y'all see the play where he dribbled, tween, hezzy, step back, drived it, pushed him off, like move, Jalen, get out of my way. Like you're a little boy. Like
terrible.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Halfway through that game, even as Atlanta was losing that game by 19 points, I'm watching that game. Midway through the third quarter, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but Atlanta can beat these niggas. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like they can beat these niggas in this series. I don't know what it is.
These niggas off real quick, bro. Like, they better not let this happen. The Knicks let this shit happen, bro.
If the Knicks lose this series, they are blowing New York.
If you guys watch this show, y'all know Troy's in a lot of Facebook forums. There are a lot of Knicks fans in those forums. They're cooked. Niggas is gonna start going back on their page, finding their posts, like, where you at, nigga? What happened here? But one guy I do want to point out, Buwap's not here. I would have definitely did this in Buwap's to troll Buwap. But my nigga Jonathan Kuminga, man.
Fuck Kuminga.
19 2 steals and a block with 4 rebounds, bro.
Fuck that nigga.
58% from the field.
Bird.
Ain't no bird. He doing what he's supposed to do.
I was gonna say, I'm not putting too much eggs, because I know a lot of people text me last night. Oh, you see Kuminga, you do it. I'm not putting too much eggs in the Kuminga basket.
Got to be consistent though.
That's one thing I will say. But this is what I'll say about Kuminga. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing on a team that needs him in that role, right? The hustle points.
Me off about Kuminga though is that you bitched about coming off the bench with the Warriors, but you okay with coming off the bench in Atlanta. It's because he got
the environment's help, bro.
It's because he's in Magic City, going to Magic City, eating lemon pepper wings. He ain't sleep. I know why he wants to go to Atlanta. Anyways, but he's
wings.
Yeah, of course. It's the wings in layman's terms. But
crack them shits.
Yeah, you know what's going on, Mel. Come on, Mel knows. He knows popping. Okay, them lemon pepper Jones.
Lemon peppers, nigga.
You know what I mean? The legendary over there. Yeah. I'm not okay. Let me stop. But he's doing what he's supposed to be doing in the role that he's supposed to be playing. And I think the problem that Golden State ran, or that he ran into with Golden State, is him trying to take on a role that he isn't built for. Like, he's not the type of player that he thought he was in Golden State. I think he thought he was a more ball dominant scorer, which that's not really your game. Honestly, I think you're more of a hustle kind of put back dunk, get rebounds. And whenever you have your moment, if your starters are on the bench, or if they have you running the point forward at the time, then yeah, you can get us a bucket. But don't try to do too much thinking that you're a player that you're not, because that's when you try to get in trouble. And I think the role that he's in now, with like just a healthy team, a healthy balance of a team, to where he doesn't have to really overexert himself, I think it's a perfect role for him. So that's the reason why he looks like he's shining. So everybody that texted me last night or the other night, shut up, nigga. He's not no superstar. He's not no guy who's gonna freaking go turn into an MVP now that he's in Atlanta. No, he's actually owning the role that he was supposed to own in fucking Golden State. And if he'd have did that in Golden State, he probably would have been a lot better off. So
I think
y'all get out of my
spanking.
I think hold on, we doing that? Hold on, man.
Open your mouth wide and take it.
You feel me?
Whoa! Goodness gracious!
I'm keeping that one. That's gonna stay on the soundboard forever. But I feel you there. But environments do matter.
Fuck his environment.
Environments.
I mean,
matter,
that's fair.
People do go to other teams and have more success in the same role that they didn't want to play somewhere all the time, because the environment is better, the coaching staff is better, the development team is working with you the way you want them. So it's a lot of things that go into that. The one thing we do need to see, if Kuminga could do this on a consistent basis, then yeah, I think I'm going to stick to the Golden State utilized him the wrong way. But if he doesn't, then I think I have to just fall in line with Buab and be like, yeah, he just wasn't that type of player. That's just what it is. But 4 people give you double digits from Atlanta to beat the Knicks, 17 from Jalen Johnson, 5 from Okonwu.
You fucked that up.
Onyeka Okongwu.
Okongwu. I'm trying to be more professional. NBA players' names, nigga. I'm trying.
YouTube is gonna be like, I don't know what they're trying to say, but it sounds fucked up.
Hey, my boy get an A for effort though.
I'm trying to say people's names better, even in my own TikTok damn lives or things. I'm trying to say their names correctly, man. Leave me alone, nigga.
A for effort. I'm gonna give you A for effort, big dog.
I just don't want to get banned. That's all.
32 from McCullins and 19 from Jonathan Kuminga. If Atlanta could do this, if CJ could definitely, and I don't even think you need to use CJ to do it. Use somebody else to do it this time. Bully the fucking Brunson. Put him in a pick and roll with Jonathan Kuminga's strong ass and let him push him around. You feel me? Put him in pick and rolls and let him suffer. Jalen Brunson is not a good defender. The Knicks are a good team. But the one thing they didn't utilize in this game either, how many points did Karl-Anthony Towns have? 18. How many shots?
12 shots.
12. Why is Mikal Bridges getting 10 and Josh Hart getting 11 and Karl-Anthony Towns is in front of him with 2 and 1 extra shot? That doesn't make any sense to me. That's your second best player on the floor. It's your second best player. You got to include Towns in this game, and maybe you win it. Maybe you win it. You feel me?
Well, I've always said that I don't think like people take Karl-Anthony Towns for granted. Like I really believe like he can be a really, really good basketball player.
He is.
But I don't think they use him right. It's very weird.
No.
That I ain't gonna
lie.
lie.
Is the problem.
That picture with Boogie Cousins a long time ago fucked him up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is soft.
He's not soft. He's just
flamboyant.
He's like,
God damn it. Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know.
He's extra light skinned.
Yeah,
see, I can get with that one though. I can get with that one. He do got Jordan Woods, so I gotta give him that.
He got Jordan Woods. I'm not even.
I go ahead. I give him that.
I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Nah, I mean, have you seen
who you think says this?
Put your mouth wide and take it.
You talking about Karl-Anthony Towns?
Constantly spanking.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's telling her that, but hey,
no.
Shout out to him.
He was
so
on
y'all can do
like,
the thing. I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, have a good day at work. So Yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns definitely, as Mel was saying, has to be utilized better in the right way for the Knicks to even go far. I don't think you're going to beat Boston, a team like Boston, or even a defensive team like the Pistons if they're on all cylinders. If Karl-Anthony Towns is not a bigger focal in this, 13 from Robinson Mitchell with 7 rebounds, a block, and a steal. 29 from Jalen Brunson with 7 assists, and that's it. 40% from the 3, 38% from the field, 10 for 26. He's okay to take that many shots, but I would like to see him make at least 2-3 more of them. Don't know if he need to take 10 threes. That's 4 more than anybody else. Mikal Bridges, that 3 that you took at the end of the game, stupid than a motherfucker. I don't think you needed that 3. I was down by what, 2 points, 1 point?
It was 1 point game.
1 point game, and you go and take a 3, a step back 3 at that, and you had Brunson on an angle that he could have got to the rim and draw the foul, or something, put up a floater. But you try to play hero ball there. But like I said to the guy earlier, when you come off a team of being a man, it's hard not to be the man. And I think in that moment, Mikal Bridges went back to him being on the Nets, and he thought he was the man, but he's not the man. Jalen Brunson is the man. You get 18 from Cat with 8 rebounds, which I need more rebounds from Cat. Honestly. Josh Hart had 13, 15, 13. Then no, that's Cat numbers. 13 should be Cat numbers. Cat shouldn't be having no damn 8 rebounds, double digits. I need a double-double from Cat every night. This is what Shaq has a problem with him.
Yeah,
because
I can see why.
To be that dominant of a player like Cat is, you can't give me 18 and 8.
That's fair.
He did get 2 blocks, little defense down there. Josh Hart 15 and 13 with 6 assists and a steal. And then you get 14 from OG Anunoby.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks put up 6 players in double digits and lost to a team that had 5 players in double digits. But that's because they played the game they needed to play, the Atlanta Hawks. They did what they needed to do. CJ did miss 2 big free throws.
That's true.
Oh, my God, almost blew the game.
Man.
CJ almost blew that game out the damn water for him. Just like LaMelo in the damn play-in, almost blew it, but had to win it in overtime. CJ almost blew that game for him. Could have been a 3-point game, and then Mikal would have needed to take the 3. But great game by Atlanta. Last game on this list is Boston, which is playing the 76ers right now.
Right now.
And Boston is beating them a 23-13. Should be another blowout win, I'm hoping. Need a really sweeping of a series. Boo, I thought Troy, because Troy said he wanted to play the Magic, that he was scared of the 76ers. Everybody's scared of nobody. 76ers can't fuck with us. You know what I mean? And they ain't got no Joel Embiid. You feel me? And I wanted to make a point earlier on the Jokic point move that you made, but I moved along. That's why I say Embiid healthy better than Jokic. That nigga play defense.
I mean, shoot, that was our argument the whole time. We stood 10 toes on that argument, bro.
Yeah. Not healthy, you got to take Joker, but if that nigga's healthy, fully healthy, nigga, I'm taking Embiid.
Yeah, when you talk about both games and both players, when it compares, bro, you have to take the all-around player. And yes, we understand Embiid's health, right? And me and Troy have harped on that as well. But fully healthy, stop it. Stop it.
Well, I'm checking with Boo, I bet. Yeah, so Boston, the Jays are doing their thing. 26 for Jaylen Brown in the first game, 25 for JT with a damn near triple-double. This is what they do. And that's why, if I can show you the chat right now, that's why I went so hard at Boo-Wop in the chat over the weekend, is because anybody up here knows Boo-Wop. He might not say the words they don't work together, but he said the words they don't work together. He said it plenty of times that they don't work together. He doesn't think they complement each other's games. He wouldn't be mad at Boston if they traded one of them away. No, you don't. And Troy has always been on that stance that no, you don't. You don't trade them away because just because they have similar games doesn't mean they cannot work together. Boo-Wop said he still don't think they do work together. Oh, they work together, nigga. They work together. They work together perfectly fine. You feel me? They work together perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. You feel me? So good series. Boston should get through this one quickly. I don't want to harp too much on Boston because I'm a Boston fan. Moo, you got anything to add to the Boston?
Nah, I mean, and it's not
it's not us being you feel me, or you being disingenuous. It's just you being realistic, right? And outside of your Boston fandom, you've always been more realistic person when it comes to the takes of your team, right? More than a lot of other people can say, right? So it's just expected, right? And not saying that the Sixers are a bad team, right? But to say that they match up personnel wise against the Celtics right now, that would be far fetched. That would just be, you know, that would just be not true, right? So they have a relatively young team, right? You have Tyrese Maxey, who's really starting to come into his own. You have a VJ Edgecombe, who's a rookie this year. No Joel. You have Paul George, who's coming off of an injury right now, or not injury, who's coming off a suspension right now. So he's really starting to get back into the game. So it's gonna look rough, but you know, it's just when it comes to the Celtics, yes, we're expecting them to. I'm expecting them to win, especially at home. So.
I'm expecting them to win, period. That's just all the way. You feel me? But yeah, the Jays are gonna get it done. That's just what they do. PP gonna do what he do for him. D White gonna do what they do for him. And I think even if we lose in the playoffs this year, I know the talks are gonna start back up about how Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum don't work together. It's gonna be our narrative, your fan narratives for the rest of their career that they play together. And I don't care. They have proven it. There's Jaylen Brown just literally came out and said that him and Tatum have a championship relationship. Like they want to win, and they want to win together. They know they work together. They don't listen to the noise. Derek White, D White just came out and said it. Them two not listening to the noise. Boy, just sat up here with JT came back because JT said I'm not coming back to be a second option. Oh, he's gotta be hearing the noise. Like, nah, these niggas, they're not paying attention to the noise. They're paying attention to them being able to be this damn good and being able to win championships. And I think Tatum thinks more in the mindset of Kobe, let's go win, than he does, let me go do this by myself. And I think that's what people misconstrue the JT and JB relationship. It's not a 1A, 1B. It's let's do this shit together. Anything else to add there, Move, before we move on? All right, I'm going to say no. All right. So, Buat should be here in a little bit.
Oh, no, my bad. I was trying to come off mute. But I would say that's what they want them to be, bro. Like, ever since those two guys got together, ever since they got drafted, they've wanted them to kind of be the go at each other. Whose team is it? Make sure you establish dominance kind of thing. And that's never worked because those guys have always kind of just been like, nah, we're better together. And I know you guys want to make it seem like we need to be separate because that's the type of a league that we're in now. Everybody has to try to establish their own, and this person has to be their own kind of team member, and this one has to be their own kind of has to command their own team. It has to be the leader and the ruler of their own team. But these guys have just been so set on like, yeah, nah, like this is our team, bro. Like we're doing this shit together, and they know that they're better together. They know that they're stronger together outside of separate. So they're not going to sit up there and listen to the noise and let everybody proverbially break them up because people feel like, oh, well, JT should have his own team and Jaylen Brown should have his own team. So why not just, trade one of them? Because, yeah, I think they're good together. But at the end of the day, it's only going to get worse because they're two done. Like, nah, bro, at the end of the day, bro, let them boys work. If they work, if what they're doing works good together, then don't ruin a good thing.
You gotta give me a second.
Like, no, you good. Don't ruin a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a good thing together, don't ruin it. You feel me? I never seen, and I would understand this narrative if they had came out or if they had heard or somebody had heard at some point in time that these guys had turmoil. There was some kind of a power struggle. There was this and there was that, right? I would understand it. I would completely get that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't since they've been drafted, right? We've seen the struggles, right? We've seen them get to the pinnacle of success, right? We've seen them get to the Eastern Conference Finals as young men, right? Freshly in the league, two guys barely knowing each other, barely getting to play together, but we've seen them make it work, get to the Eastern Conference Finals as two young ass players. Right? They lose. You would think that breaks them. It doesn't. They get back to the finals.
and go against a legend in Steph Curry, thinking that they got it in the bag. That doesn't go their way. Still doesn't break them. Only for them to come back and win a championship together, right? With all the narratives. Oh, Jalen Brunson is the leader of the team. Jesus, he's the better person on the team. Where's Jason? Jalen Brown's the leader of the team. He's this person of the team. Where's Jason Tatum at? Why hasn't Jason Tatum done this? Because this and this and that, right? And then Jason Tatum gets hurt, tears his fucking Achilles. Then what? Now, now we get to see whose team it really is, and this and that. And now it's really going to be Jalen Brown's team, and they're still doing it together. You still have yet to hear anything about somebody coming out and saying something bad about the other one. It's like they're doing it together because they know they work better together, and they know that they are going to be more successful together. So why do people keep trying to proverbially break them up when they know at the end of the day, if they haven't said it, then it ain't real? Let them boys rock out, man. Troy, you're on mute.
All that. I'm echoing. All that. They played together there. I could do it on my own. That shit could come later, bro. JT and JB fucking should focus on winning championships now. How do you cement yourself in history? By winning championships, right? That's how you cement yourself in history, by winning championships. So go out there and win some more championships. You got one. Go get some more. Together. You guys play well together. Like, the games don't complement each other. They don't always need to. They just need to gel. They need to work. And they do work. Because, like D. White said in his interview, since Jason Tatum has gotten the league, it's just been conference finals, and conference finals. That's what it's been. So if conference finals isn't an achievement, right, and you want them to get over the hump before they did it, right? Yeah, you want them to get over the hump, but if they're making conference finals, it's working. It's working. Now, the objective is to make it better so they win a championship. Correct, Mulich?
Actual.
I muted you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you good.
Move there somewhere.
That's true.
His mic moving, but he ain't moving.
Sorry, right.
You know what I mean? But I muted you back. I have to unmute yourself. But yeah, like JT and JB will be fine. They'll win championships to come. I don't think the 76ers is gonna derail us at any point. Even if they, could get a game or two in this series, I don't think that derails us. 76ers just don't have enough. They would have to have some really big games from PG and Maxey, which they had a really good game from Maxey and a decent game from PG in game one, and they still got blown out. So right now, end of the first quarter is 28-25. We'll see where that goes. Hopefully Boston takes a 2-0 lead. That's the Boston fan in me. And we'll go from there. But to switch over now, because we did get one of the awards out in the open, and that's our boy Wembanyama winning unanimous, Mulich. Unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. Now, I saw you talking over there. I can't hear you. I just want you to know that if you were talking to me, I can't hear you. But
you never know.
I had to fix those settings, buddy. But I did ask the question on TikTok. I did ask it on Instagram, and I did ask it on my Facebook. Are we going to hold the unanimous part to the same likeness that we hold the Steph Curry unanimous part of his MVP? And I got some mixed yes, no.
No? Okay, hold on.
Mulich, give him a second. You got to fix his audio. He switched from his phone, from his computer to his phone. But because Curry's unanimous, that shit get brung up all the time. He's the only one with the unanimous MVP. So when we're dating Wembanyama down the road, are we going to say the same thing about Wemby? He's the only unanimous Defensive Player of the Year because Troy know the way it's going to be used. You guys watching know the way it's going to be used. LeBron never won a defense. Never won unanimous. Jordan's never won unanimous because they already do that with the MVP being unanimous. So I don't want it in that light. I want it in the light like, damn, he is the only one that ever got a unanimous defensive player of the year. And we had some great defensive players in this league. You know, great defensive players in this league. So it should mean just as much. I know the MVP and the defensive player of the year does not equal the same weight. Like, it does not hold the same weight. MVP holds more weight than the defensive player of the year. But we cannot sit here and act like the unanimous doesn't put more weight onto it. It does. And should it be used in other debates? Hell no. It should be only used in a debate when it comes to Wemby. That's it. When it comes to defensive players, hey, Tony Allen never won a unanimous defensive player of the year. If he won, I'm not saying he won one. I'm just saying. You feel me? Like, I could pull up the list right now of players who won defensive player of the years by year, and we could say, like, why didn't these guys get it? You feel me? Like, let's go. Let's do it. Evan Mobley last year. He didn't he wasn't unanimous. You feel me? Rudy Gobert, 2023, 2012. He wasn't unanimous. Marcus Smart. Rudy Gobert got it. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He wasn't unanimous. Rudy Gobert won it 2 years in a row, not unanimous. Draymond in 16-17. Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defensive players in his prime in this league. He didn't win it. But here come Wemby. Kawhi won it back-to-back too. Here come Wemby. Joakim Noah, Tyson Chandler, Dwight Howard, Marcus Gasol, all defensive players. Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby, Ben Wallace, another one of the greatest defensive players that's ever played in the game. You feel me? Meta World elbow piece.
Elbow piece.
No, Mutombo. Alonzo Mourning. These are defensive players, some of the greatest defensive players that we have in the league. Wemby comes along unanimous. Yeah, it's the same thing from Curry. Go look at all the MVPs. Michael, Bird, 3 in a row. You feel me? LeBron, Kobe. You feel me? Steve Nash.
Can you hear me now?
You feel me? All MVPs. Some of them back to back. They deserve it. We ain't talking about that.
Can you hear me now?
You feel me? But
no. Yes.
Congratulations to Wemby. That is a great award for a young man to get a unanimous of anything. And I know somebody brought up that he got the unanimous rookie of the year. I'm not counting that shit. I don't think that shit hold as much weight as anything else that we're talking about. That shit don't even come close to fucking defensive player of the year and MVP. Now let me see if Mulich is here. Mulich, you there?
Can you hear me?
The nigga mic is moving, but I can't hear him.
My mic is moving, but you can't hear me.
Yeah, this shit was happening to us yesterday in the meeting. Excuse me.
It's
This shit
crazy.
was happening to us yesterday in the meeting, nigga. One of us couldn't hear somebody, and somebody couldn't hear somebody. Oh, wait a minute, Mulich. Wait a minute. Hold on. I know what happened. Wait, maybe I can hear you. It's just my headphones died. Speak, Mulich.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mulich. It was my headphones. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm over here telling Mulich I can't hear him and shit made him drop out. My fucking headphones died. Look at Troy over here bullshitting. But yeah, it's Wemby unanimous. What you got on it, Moo?
So him winning unanimous doesn't really, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really shock me. Just looking at the way he played all season, great defensive player, right? But I wanted to ask this question, right? With this whole unanimous thing, if he is the first unanimous and youngest defensive player of the year, right? If he goes on, I'm not saying he's going to win MVP, but if he does go on to win MVP in the future, does that automatically change the narrative or the trajectory of his career being the first youngest unanimous defensive player of the year? And on top of that, adding an MVP to it. We don't know about the finals, if he goes on to win the finals MVP, et cetera, et cetera. But if he's starting to accomplish all of this stuff at such a young age, then how are we supposed to measure up his legacy, or how is people going to start to look at his legacy going forward, right? Because if
like you said, a lot of people bring up the unanimous when it comes to Steph because nobody else has done it, right? But if he goes on, when he goes on to win a MVP or Finals MVP, whatever the case may be, being the first unanimous defensive MVP, defensive player of the year, like people got to start looking at him a lot differently. They're going to start talking about him a lot differently because of the fact that the conversations that they put Shea in, the conversations that they try to put Luke in, et cetera, et cetera. Like that's going to matter when it comes up to the young guys and how their legacy starts to compare to other people.
I agree there. Definitely, it's definitely going to be damn, I was trying to, what's the right word for it? I was going to say stepping stone. It's going to be that thing in front that people be like, look, he did that. He did that right there. Wemby is special. And that's why I said to Mel, there ain't no fucking way I take Wemby and just throw him in the paint and just let him dunk the ball 95 times a game. That's not. Wemby hit 5 or 6 threes like you heard Mel say earlier. 5 of 6. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie. One of those threes was crazy, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
5 of 6. There's no way, bro.
And the only reason why I don't necessarily understand or like that take from Mel is because I feel like personally that limits it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that limits his game, right? And it's easy to have him, stand in the paint. Hey, you're 7'5", you're 7 everything. Go in there, just turn around and just grab the ball. But I mean, if he's a guy who can stretch the floor, he can go out there and dribble, and he got a package, and he can facilitate and hit threes. Like I can't limit it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that'll just limit his game. So
yeah, we can't put Wemby in the paint, but we do need Wemby to go off. Mel said he needed him to average more. He 35. There you go. Still don't think he need to do it with the way the team is.
35 in the first game's not bad.
And I think they showed us yesterday. You don't need Wemby to have a lot of points or overly go off, but he can. He certainly can do it. He can carry the team by himself. He can.
Yeah.
But there's no need for it. There's no need for it. Listen, this is going to be a good playoffs. Good playoffs. There's going to be some shockers. There's going to be some, some upsets. 76ers in Boston, 35-34 Boston right now. We up by 1. We're struggling right now. But it is what it is. JT's going off. Well, JT got 9. Paul George got 9. If I'm not mistaken, Brown only got like 5 points. He missed his free throw, missed both his free throws. What's going on with Brown? Yeah, he has 5 right now. So gotta do more in this game. I'm not worried about it. We cannot lose this game on our home floor. Let them beat us on their home floor, not on ours. And I'm not no question about that. But congratulations to Wemby. Let's not, like I said, use this in a negative light and try to, use it in the LeBron and Jordan debate. Jordan never won a unanimous defensive player of the year. LeBron never won a unanimous defense because you already used the Curry unanimous MVP against both those guys for no reason when it has nothing to do with them. So let's just celebrate Wemby being the youngest player to be doing this. Let's hope he can stay healthy because we know big players and tall players like that don't last too long. So maybe he can have a short, really dominant career where he can go in a fucking top 25 or top 30, players all the time. Very hard to do, but it's not impossible. And
it's not. I think it is definitely hard to do, but I think if anybody can do it, I think it's him.
100%. 100%. Now I don't know what the fuck Bulop is. And I don't know if we could do a top 10 from the sideline top 10 list with just 2 of us.
I think, we tried last time and it necessarily didn't really work out for the best for us.
I don't even know if we could do the tier list with me just here.
Well, they just again last time, shit, they freaking got mad and they yelled at me, bro, because my tier list, and I was like, well, y'all wasn't here, so what y'all want me to do?
So I'm gonna say, Moo, take us out.
All right, man. Well, I can do that, man. Hey, look, check this out. Another fire ass show. So make sure y'all tune in throughout the rest of the motherfucking week, because we got Gentlemen's Talk, a really special show coming up on Thursday, Off the Glass, and on Friday we talking at Ish, because we got 2 special shows coming up for y'all. The Thursday special draft show, and then we continuing that on Friday. So make sure y'all don't miss it. Tune in. Keep coming back. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing. Appreciate everybody for listening to Hotney Radio. And we're gonna catch y'all tomorrow and next week. Peace.
If it's hoops, we map it. No story, we're lacking. Every week, bring the heat like a fast break happening. So lace up, tune in, let the energy rise. Where the game meets the mic.